guys, today I'm going to be sharing some of my June fangirl favorites of 2015. So before I get going with this video, I'm going to leave some links down here below for you guys to skip around to in this video. But before I totally get going, I will have absolutely no spoilers in either of these things. So that being said, I'll continue. I don't particularly have anything exciting to even discuss for this month. Normally I try to come up with something. Oh well. I wanted to actually talk about Jurassic Park, or the Jurassic World, the new Jurassic Park movie. I was hoping I would see that this month to talk about in this video, but I didn't get around to it. But I did get around to seeing San Andreas, the new Rock movie, Dwayne Johnson, the disaster movie. I'm a sucker for disaster movies, you guys. It's a little ridiculous. The disaster movies are silly and cheesy, but I still like them. But yeah, San Andreas was actually pretty good. It takes place in California along the San Andreas Fault, obviously, and it's about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He has to save his wife and daughter when a series of earthquakes hits and all hell breaks loose. And a personal favorite of mine, Ioan Gruffudd, he's also in the movie. That was nice. I'm not going to spoil anything with him for obvious reasons, but let's just say it was nice to see him in a movie for once. Especially after his TV show Forever got canceled, you guys, which I'm still a little pissed off about. But yeah, I did really enjoy San Andreas. It was fun for what it was. Definitely a popcorn flick. You know, you can't go into disaster movies and take them overly seriously. They're meant to be fun, and they're meant to be speculative and make you kind of wonder, and I think kind of scare the crap out of you at the same time, which disaster movies do tend to do with me. Sometimes I walk out of a disaster movie and I get a headache or a migraine. That's how intense I get into disaster movies. But yeah, San Andreas, it was fine for what it was. Really fun. Actually went by very quickly, in my opinion, and probably one of the best disaster movies I've seen in the last couple years. Last year I did see that one movie with the tornadoes. God, what was that thing called? It had Richard Armitage in it. That one was a disaster movie about a bunch of wild and crazy tornadoes, and that movie was just way too ridiculous and over the top. I couldn't even suspend my disbelief for that one. And then I think maybe one of the last things I watched even before that might have been The Day After Tomorrow. Say, I'm not quite sure. And then Day After Tomorrow, it's like I liked it on my initial viewing, but I think after watching it again I was like, oh god, this is so stupid and ridiculous. But San Andreas, I really liked. It didn't seem too excessive in its disastrous nature, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense. I mean, there was still some over-the-top moments. I mean, you're going to get that in any disaster movie. It's going to be over the top, but sometimes I feel like it could be a little too excessive, and I feel like San Andreas it had a fine balance of not being too over-excessive and kind of being a tad bit more realistic. That's just me. I don't know. I'm not a earthquake specialist, so you know who else I also really enjoyed in San Andreas was Alexandra Daddario, I believe is how her name is pronounced. Annabeth from the Percy Jackson movies. It was really nice to see her in something outside of the Percy Jackson movies. I thought she did really great. I'm kind of hoping this movie boosts up her Hollywood status, because she's a really great young actress, and she definitely deserves to be in more movies, I think. And yeah, The Rock, he's always awesome. The Rock, he makes some silly movies occasionally. I'm not really into a lot of action movies, but The Rock, the few things I have seen The Rock in, he's just so charismatic and enjoyable and so fun to watch. And yeah, if I had to pick my favorite action star, it probably would be The Rock. So yeah, overall, like I said, I did really enjoy San Andreas for what it was. Nice to eat popcorn and get all intense in my seat. Did you guys watch San Andreas this month? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? And then the one final thing that I finally got around to this month, you guys, I'm so freaking glad that I got around to this. I finally completed watching Netflix's Daredevil. You guys, Daredevil, my god. Daredevil was so freaking good, you guys. last year they made that big announcement, you know, Marvel made that big announcement that they were going to come out with a bunch of different Netflix series, like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders, I think is the whole lineup. So at first I was like, oh my god, Marvel is just, they're being too extreme here. This is too much Marvel. I'm fine with, you know, the Avengers and that group of movies. So yeah, I was very hesitant to even watch Daredevil because I almost feel like I've been like on Marvel overload in some ways, you know, especially they had, there's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter and whatnot, both shows that I really love. So yeah, I'm just really hesitant to even watch Daredevil because of just the amount of Marvel-ness going on in my life. But man, Daredevil proved me wrong. I was in love with it by the end of that very first episode. The whole season was stunning. The fight sequences were so well choreographed. The writing was amazing. It was dark and gritty and violent and really great female protagonists for once. And the writing was just amazing. I felt like the writing in the show is the best that I've ever seen in any given Marvel TV show or movie. It was that good. I definitely loved Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. A perfect role for him. I've only seen him in a few things. Most recently, Theory of Everything, I believe he was in, and then before that, I think he was on an episode of Downton Abbey, and then before that, I think the last big thing I saw him in was probably Stardust, I want to say. So yeah, Charlie Cox was amazing in the role of Daredevil. He was so believable as a blind guy. It was just so amazing. It's like, I kind of forgot that this is an actor who can actually see in real life. It was that good. I bought him as this character. I bought him as this conflicted guy, you know, whether or not he wants to kill people and, you know, his morals and stuff. And Vincent D'Onofrio was a fantastic villain as Wilson Fisk. Wow. Somebody from this show needs to get nominated for an Emmy. If anybody from Daredevil can get nominated for an Emmy, I'd be happy if at least Vincent D'Onofrio got nominated for an Emmy because he was amazing as the villain in Daredevil. The thing is, what makes him a good villain is that he doesn't see himself as the bad guy. He thinks he is doing the best for Hell's Kitchen and whatnot. And so yeah, that's what makes him so compelling. I liked how he was kind of a man-child on occasion. He was socially awkward a lot of the times, and his relationship with Vanessa was definitely kind of a big highlight of the show. But yeah, I could probably go on for hours about Daredevil, you guys. I'm already wanting to rewatch the whole season. And I'm definitely really looking forward to Jessica Jones, which I believe is the next Marvel Netflix show coming out, which I believe David Tennant's supposed to be in as well. So yeah, I'm definitely really looking forward to that now. Now that I just immensely loved Daredevil, I had absolutely no intention on maybe even watching Jessica Jones, but now I certainly will be. So that's it for my fangirl favorites of June. Like I said, not too much this month, but I guess that's okay. It makes my video short for this month. So you guys, did you see any good TV shows? Did you watch any good movies? Did you hear any good music, video games, you know, other goodness, nerdy goodness? Share with me down below. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you liked this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.